Good morning! Hello, welcome back to my world. Guess what? It's travel day again, and today we are going to Florida to visit Epic Universe before it even opens. Whew, so my watch is sleepy sleeps. It's 10 past midnight, so it is technically morning. Very, very early. I've just arrived at Manchester Airport, well, in a hotel next to Manchester Airport, because my flight is in the morning at 10:05. So I drove up myself today. This has been a last minute booking trip thing. I drove up myself overnight to get to the airport. I'm going to have about 6 hours sleep if I'm lucky, and then I'll be getting up bright and early to get to the airport to fly with Virgin Atlantic to Florida. And I'm also fortunate enough to be flying in upper class as well, even though I didn't book upper class. So I'll explain that later in the vlog, because I need to sleep. But I've booked myself into the Hilton here at Manchester Airport, so we can do a cheeky room tour. There's not much to really show, but we'll do the usual honours. I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm really excited. So we have a bed, a nice big bed, bedside lights, cheeky little aircon unit, which is really noisy. It's super loud, but it is warm in here. It's finally getting like heatwave season here in the UK. It's ironic that I'm flying out the country when that's happening, and by the time I come back it'll probably be cold and miserable. But we have a table with no water on. Usually I get complimentary water in Hilton's, but apparently not today, and I am thirsty and I haven't got a drink, and I'll probably be even thirstier tomorrow, so I'm debating whether to go and grab something or not. But anyway, little cheeky chair, little cheeky lamp above said chair, a little cheeky part of a airplane engine fan blade thingy. Another cheeky, if the camera wants to like, there we go, another cheeky chair, a little cheeky window, a little cheeky mirror of me. Hello! Hi! That was rather excitable. Nice big TV that I probably won't even watch. Another cheeky mirror so I can just see myself again. And a little pot of coffee, tea and stuff. Another cheeky image, which is basically the same as the one over there. Just a bit more zoomed out. Zoom out! A little wardrobe with an ironing board. It is rather pinky purple in here. Oh, I got a little iron. Got some clothes hangers, yeah, that thing there. And a safe that I won't use, because I'm only going to be here for the better part of 5 minutes. And got a cheeky little bathroom. Got a bathtub. It was alright. The usual Hilton spread of conditioner, shampoo, shower gel, that sort of rubbish. And a shower head. And sink, toilet, another mirror. Hello, come on camera, go with me this way. Not that, down, yeah, woo, there we go. Toilet, towel, all that sort of madness. But I don't know where the hairdryer is. They usually have hairdryers in here, but evidently not. But there we go, that's a cheeky little room tour. I'll also do a room tour in the hotel in Florida, where I'm staying. So yeah, Epic Universe is doing a private friends and family preview day. Well, several days, basically like a week or two worth of preview days. And I've been very fortunate enough to be invited to one with a friend of mine. Lives out in Florida and works at Universal and has invited me. So it's been a very last minute booking. If you watched my previous vlog series in Amsterdam, you would have seen me mention that I am about to fly again, and it has been 3 days. Or 4. 3, 4? Flight is on Friday. I got back from Amsterdam on the Monday. So half a week-ish. You know what I'm saying. I'm basically going off again. So it is all go at the moment for me. It is mental. By the time I fly back from Florida, I would have done 14 flights so far this year in the first quarter of 2025. That is nuts. And if I keep that trend up, I'm probably going to hit somewhere between 50 to 60 flights this year. Could be interesting. So hopefully you stay tuned and see all the crazy stuff that I may be doing this year. But for now, I need to sleep, because we have a long day ahead tomorrow. It's going to be fun, I hope. It's going to be tiring. Got quite an intense weekend planned, because it's not just going to be Epic Universe that I do. There's going to be some other things as well whilst I'm out there. I'm going to try and make use of the time. I'm going to be there for 4 nights, which is mad to go all that way just for 4 nights. But then again, I did go all the way to Vietnam, which is a 30-hour flight, and that was only for 5 nights. So, yeah, it's what it is. But for now, I'm going to sleep. But we're going to jump straight ahead to the morning. So, Good night! Good morning! Again, it is now morning rather than like 5 past midnight in the morning. Just woken up. It's 7:30, I'm all ready to go. Flight is at 5 past 10, so I'm in walking distance to the terminal. I'm literally right next to the train station here in Manchester, so which is then connected to a tunnel thing. So I'm going to walk it. It takes about 20 minutes according to Google. I think I can do it in probably about 10-15 because I'm a speedy boy. There's no point getting a taxi or do an airport shuttle service. Let's get some steps in for the day. Get the day going well. It's a good job though, I'm not flying from London Heathrow. I woke up this morning to the news that the airport is closed all day, 24 hours, because of a fire at an electrical station. So, usually I fly from Heathrow. So that could have cancelled my entire plans, because everyone's going to be trying to rebook onto other planes, and ugh. So it probably would have resulted in cancellation. So at the moment, I'm lucky. I'm feeling fortunate. So touch, where's some wood? Touch everything that I'm not going to be impacted, but let's get ourselves to the airport. My usual Swedish style case, even though I am not from Sweden. How kind. One was already here. Good morning! Yes, floor 1, I believe. Is that what I want? Doesn't say anywhere. Come on. Let's go. Okay. I didn't want to move to begin with. I thought I was going up. So the lift was weird. It did end up working fine, but it just took me up a floor beforehand, even though I didn't ask it to. So we're good. We got out the doodah. So now I need to find where this train station is. Down here. So it's not get run over by the street. I need to go this way, I think, because the airport is over here. Got my car here parked for 8 days as well. I did one of those little stay and park things. So that's all set to go. All I got to do is rock up when I return and drive out. So that's good. I needed to add my registration to their system. I didn't do it last night because I only arrived at midnight. So I went straight to the room and passed out. So did that this morning instead. I can see the train station. The airport is over the, well, the older terminal, the building's over there, the train station's over there, so I've got to good morning. Got to work my way over there to get into the tunnel system, which you can see there in the distance. Although that's not the one I want to walk down, it's the other one towards the Radisson. Oh, risking my life and crossing the... Oh, couldn't find the proper crossing. So I've just run across the street. There's no jaywalking in this country, just risking your life. Woohoo! To the terminal. Let's hope this elevator works. Wow. Oh my god, S. Let's do this. Okay. This way. What is that supposed to be? It's got a bum. And here is the humongous tunnel towards Terminal 2. Now, I have flown from Manchester before and from Terminal 2, but not in a long time, and not since they've done all of the rework of the terminal. So this will be quite new. I've also flown Virgin Atlantic before, but not since their Boeing 747s. So it's also been a while. You know, I do like them, I think they're a very good airline. My only issue with them is the fact that they don't have a large fleet or a massive route network, and I can't be bothered to use Delta. I prefer using British Airways and American. So if they had a larger route network, I probably would use them a lot more often. Massively under construction here as they're preparing more renovations and improvements. It's a really, really busy terminal. There are people everywhere. Oh, I missed the first class wing in Heathrow already. Ta-da! Made it! The version's over here. Upper class is what I'm looking towards. The purple. That's an unusual sight to see a BA large aircraft here at Manny. That's probably been diverted in from Heathrow, and this airport does seem to be heaving with aircraft that don't belong. So I'm being forced through the usual sparkling duty free with stuff that I do not need. Maybe we'll do another judgy prices in airport shops part of the vlog. Who knows? I'm not sure if I can be bothered, to be honest. Look at that. We're going for a wander. Just having a look around because they have the whole new A pier, which is just out the window here. that I've never seen before. So I thought I'd have a little look before we go to the lounge. We have got lounge access. It's not a Virgin Atlantic specific lounge because they never built a clubhouse here. They're going to, but they cancelled it. But instead they're sharing the 1903 lounge, which apparently is when Americans flew for the first time, which doesn't seem all that long ago, really. But yeah, security was good. That was really fast. And check-in was great as well. The service from the check-in lady was fantastic. She was really informative. She asked me questions to find out if I know where I'm going to the lounge, if I've flown through Manny before, with Virgin before. So yeah, so far, I'm really impressed. It's been a good start to the day. So let's get some steps in, see what we can see, and then we can go and spend a little bit of time in the lounge. It won't be long because it is 8 o'clock now and we'll be boarding around 9:15. So I didn't come super early. Ding dong to you too. I didn't come super early because I knew it wasn't going to be a proper Virgin lounge, and I can't drink either because I'm driving on the other end. Because it's a very last minute trip, I'm having to pick up a hire car on arrival and drive. Oh my god. As I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. Are you serious? So long a walk. Skibbity. Let's try for a third time lucky. Yeah, so I'm picking up a hire car on arrival, so I can't do any sort of drinking at all today, which is a shame. I don't think I'm going to do any over the entire weekend because, again, I'm going to be driving everywhere unless I start getting Ubers, but then it defeats the whole point of having a hire car. So, oh my god. A lot of buses and a lot of Jet 2 aircraft. I'm guessing they use this part of the terminal. There's a lot of things parked up. It's hard to know whether the things here are supposed to be. I mean, Jet 2 probably is because that is Manny, but a lot of aircraft that I see here are big boys that are not supposed to be here because of the Heathrow issues. But nice day though. We're actually getting a bit of warm weather now in the UK. Nice bit of heat wave sort of hitting right as I'm leaving to Florida, which is typical. Well, it's very quiet in here. I'm having to whisper a little bit. I don't want you to disturb people. I'm also very thirsty because there was no water in the room last night and I haven't drunk anything yet this morning, so I need to get to the lounge and just get some water. Or some rum, but I'm driving. I want rum. Or wine. Stop beeping! Woo! Not going to lie. I am fed up with the announcements. They are non-stop. There's another one. It's just taking the piss. I'm going to go to the lounge because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't be bothered hearing these announcements anymore. It's another one! This is not good. They got to sort this out. This is not okay. You see, when there's no announcements, it's so peaceful, it's lovely. But they're so noisy when they come on, and they're just like every 10 seconds. I bet you there'll be another one in a moment. Some sort of Jet 2 rubbish to Funch Out or something. Can't be bothered hearing it. It's annoying. Just can't relax. And here, there it is. See? What is it? Is it Jet 2? Nah, it's TUI. Goddamn TUI. Back to the hustle and bustle of the main part of the terminal. Need to find this 1903 lounge is over here. So I've seen 3 British Airways wide-body jets so far that I don't believe belong here. So apparently Gatwick and Stansted are also heaving with planes that don't belong. But I guess if Heathrow is shut, all the early morning arrivals, they have to go somewhere. Chaos. Having a whole cancelled day is pure chaos. That's what I need. It's so pretty. I do like the purple lights in here. It's so good. They need to turn the aircon on though. It's absolutely sweltering. Ooh. It's so warm, it's like an oven. Yay, made it. Ooh. Made it in. Made it here. This place is really busy and they're not accepting other people unless you're flying with upper class with Virgin, so I'm very lucky to actually be allowed in here. Not easy finding a seat in here, and it's also very warm, but I see cookies. I need to have a morning cookie, I think. Oh, and a napkin. The most healthy breakfast ever. And I found some water. Yay. That was a very short visit to the lounge. Just had cookies, a little drink of water, which is good. Now heading towards the gate because it is almost time to board. There's people everywhere. So noisy. Heading towards gate D4, I think, which is the old area of the terminal. So there might be some delays because it's the old system, but we'll make do. 2D gates. Make sure you do a 180. Otherwise, you'll be going to the wrong place. And you actually get spat back out in the security area. So back where we started. So that's also because they're still working on the airport. They're still making changes to it all. Look at all the planes. I love the way they give you the distance in meters. Like, time makes sense, but why meters? They certainly send you around the houses here to get to the old gate area, and you can notice the difference as well. It's not so nice here compared to the new bit, but they are transforming, so won't be long now until all of it looks like this. It smells a bit too. And there's the plane. Woo! Where am I? 9K. I am in here. Look at that. It's the old-fashioned upper class, but as my first ever experience of Virgin upper class, this will do. Well, on board, I've got a nice thing of water. I am still thirsty. It's a very old-fashioned seat. There's not much privacy. You can easily see either side of you and ahead of you, so it's a bit weird, but it's better than having a regular seat. Oh, hello. I have a little shelf. That's some orange juice. Goddamn announcements. I want to go! So one of the really cool things about Virgin Atlantic is they mention in the announcement that you can take photos and videos today, and you just need consent from the crew if you want to include them. So if you do want to film them for whatever reason, just got to ask them. So that's really, really good. They're really, I suppose, modern. Obviously most of the time I'm just filming myself or filming scenery, so I don't tend to film other people, but it's nice to know that if I wanted a conversation with someone like at the bar or something, I can just ask them, do they mind being on camera for content for you guys? Hey, I love it. I'm having fun. The plane's wibbly wobbly. They're putting baggage in underneath. I can feel it wobbling. Let's go.
Because together we're all responsible for safety on this flight.
Biggest screen in the world, but it does swing out like so, and it will do the trick. I have to close the blind behind because the sun's glaring in, but see what we can find to watch. Oh, it's a bit sluggish. Anything of interest. Good film, Margot. Do like it. Been a while since I've seen it. Oh, the new Beetlejuice film. Got me a hot towel. Woo! Hot towel. God, it is hot too. Jeez. Really, really hot. Turbulence is insane. They did say it'd be turbulent, but it's been real shaky. But I have more orange. And then I'll put it down. The last time I put a drink down, it launched off the table and smashed on the floor. Don't want that again. Even though it's not alcoholics, it's not a big deal. But I don't want to have orange everywhere. It's one of those messy drinks. Fun story. I managed to spill orange juice on my mum once when I was young, all over her underwear, on her trousers and stuff. So she had to have the rest of the flight covered in orange juice, and then just walking funny through the airport. She didn't laugh. The rest of us did. Also got some Bloody Mary crisps, and they're real tasty. I like it. Little snackies. It's a very blurry island, but it is Ireland. Focus, camera, focus. Please. I think I'm going to give this film a go. Apparently, it is one of the best horrors in recent years. Let's find out. Let's do this. So the menu for the day got a couple of starters, which I'm not going for. I'm not much of a pickled beetroot or soup person, but the mains, we have pies, we have cod. I've gone for the chicken and mushroom pie. That sounds quite good because it has a hint of truffle as well, which I love. And desserts, I think I'm going to be going for this dark chocolate and cherry delice. That sounds amazing. And cheese as well if you want cheese, but I'll probably just have the main and the dessert. Lovely. Look at the cutest salt and pepper pots I have ever seen. I want to keep them, but I think it's a bit naughty. They're so good. They're so good. Also, some warm bread. Warm sourdough bread. It's time. Ooh. So good. Oh my god. I love bread. I love warm bread. I'm happy. The pie is here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's hot. Jesus. It burns. It burns. Was very tasty. Now I want some dessert. Gimme! Oh, look at that. Chocolate delice. That's so good. That was amazing. Oh. So good. Such a good meal. Got a bit of fruit and some snacky bits. Cheese. Pure cheese baked to a crunch. Sounds perfect. What more could you need? Fried. That's the only other thing. Fried cheese. Okay. Not bad. Fudgy bits though. These. Oh. That's good. That's really good. Yay, we made it to land. Wait, come back. Stop spinning. Where's the plane gone? Look, we've made it across the Atlantic. Wait, why are you zooming into there? We're not there anymore. Shimmy on over. Come on. There we go. About 3.5 hours to go. We're going to be landing 30 minutes early, and we're over like the Halifax area. That's an incredible view of nothing. But yes, America is down there. Time for a second film. Fly Me to the Moon with Channing Tatum, him, and Scarlett Johansson. Should be good. NASA related. Makes sense going to Florida. With the Space Center there. Let's do this. Aboriginal. Yay. Land. Going down the east coast of the US. I love these sort of views. These views are amazing. It's afternoon tea time. Got myself a scone, some little cakes, a little quiche. Let's tuck in. Turbulence is back, but that was nice. Nice little snacks. Keep me going until later. About a couple hours or hour and a half before landing. Love those views of America from up here. Phenomenal view. I'm not entirely sure where exactly we are, but the views are stunning today. Absolutely stunning. Oh, hello. It's bathroom time. It's almost time to land. Look, got a little trash thing, a little sink. Very tiny. I could barely fit in here. Barely. Can't even squat. And we are descending down into Florida. Weather looks amazing out there. Clear skies. Apparently it's quite chilly though. Well, not chilly, but not as warm as it could be. Like 17 degrees. But even that's an improvement from England. So I'll take it. I don't need it to be scorching hot. I can see the airport. There it is. And we've made it. 20 minutes early. Not half bad. Let's go. There it is. Sweden. slowest escalator in the world. So, going to find the rental car. I gotta find Avis. There's two sides to this terminal, so I'm not quite sure which one. The app doesn't say which side, so knowing me, I'll get it wrong and go to the wrong side. But it looks like I have got an upgraded car as well. I'm guessing the one that I picked wasn't available, because it was last minute again. So, might have something a bit better, perhaps. Let's see. So many escalators, and they're so slow. Well, the good news is that I am on the board, so it is this side, I've got it right. S10, over here. Straight ahead. It's the good thing of being a preferred member of Avis, is your car is very close by. You just walk to it and away you go. I think this is it. This is a massive SUV. I think I was supposed to get like a RAV4, and I got this Volkswagen. I usually go for a Mustang, but there's none available. Plus it's only 4 days, so not important. I'll go for this massive beast instead. It's a tiny boot because it's a 7-seater. Oh, certainly overkill for me, but not to worry, not to worry. Whew, made it to the hotel, to the Hampton Inn by Hilton. About a 30-minute drive. Traffic was heavy-ish. You know, it's rush hour, it is 5 PM. I don't think my room's ready. The digital key's not showing up, so it's probably the usual thing where I won't get the room I selected, which makes the whole choose your room and get a digital key thing pointless. So I'll rock up to the reception, I'll get myself a key, get into the room, relax for a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of a wind down, and then decide what we're doing for the rest of the evening, because we have so much time available even though it's quite late at home. I'm in my happy place, can you tell? Whew, and here we are! It's lovely and cool in here. Oh, I'm loving it. It's so cool. Massive aircon unit. But check this out. Got my name on the TV. I love it. I do love it. But it's just a Hilton room, but we will do the usual sort of room tour. So we have a massive aircon unit there, which is making me nice and chilly. I might need to adjust that a little bit because it might be too cold once I actually settle down. I've got much of a view. Let me see. I got the, well, the focusing is not so good. Come on. There's a big Ferris wheel thing over there and graffiti down there and some roofs and oh, they got a pool as well. I might have to use that, you know. I might have to use that. Nice big bed, nice big TV, nice big wait for it. Hello. Another mirror here. The gimbal likes to be slow sometimes, so it's sort of normal. Whoop. Okay, now that turned off the wrong light. Where's the light switch for in here then? It's inside, of course. You know, simple sort of shower, simple sort of bath, simple sort of toilet, simple sort of sink area. It's nothing special, small little wardrobe. And another sink. Well, that's peculiar. Do I need two sinks? No idea. Another mirror. I don't understand the point. You could have used that for like a coffee station or something. I don't know. But yeah. So there's nothing special today, nothing fancy. It was just, you know, the most simple hotel I could find. Again, I'm only here 4 nights. 4 nights? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yes, 4 nights. I can count. Woohoo! It is a very, very short trip here. Mind, there's a mark on the wall. I thought it was a mosquito. Oh, sunglasses on me as well. But look at that, sunglasses. Nice picture. So yeah, and I'm not going to be in the room much. You know, I'm probably going to be out this evening. Because the person that's invited me here, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with him. His name is Dwayne. He's a very, very dear friend of mine. And he's the reason why I've been invited to Epic Universe to do the friends and family private preview day. So very thankful to him. Also very, very lucky and fortunate that the massive flight cancellations today didn't impact me. I've had flight cancellations in the past, as a lot of people have, and it's horrible. It's horrible when it results in your entire plan being cancelled. And this would have. Heathrow Airport, London Heathrow, has been closed all day, and every single flight's been cancelled. And usually I fly from London Heathrow, so this whole trip wouldn't have happened, because everyone would be trying to rebook. So it's highly unlikely I wouldn't be able to go on the flight the next day to then come out. Plus it would have disrupted plans, you know, with the hire car I had, the hotel, just everything would have been ruined. And it would have been easier to have just cancelled everything and called it a day. But there we are. But fun fact as well, only 3 Virgin Atlantic flights were flying at that once whilst I was flying over here, all from Manchester Airport. So I'm glad I'm here. It's been a good day so far. So, yeah. Time to relax a little bit. I'm going to give a few people some phone calls, which is what I usually do. I usually call my parents and say hello once I've landed somewhere to make sure that, you know, I mean, they know I'm fine because they know I'm here. They can see where I am because they track my phone. Story for another day. Which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. We all share our locations, the whole family, on the Find My app. And, you know, I can see where they are, which is really useful, and they can see where I am, and it's perfectly fine. So they know exactly that. You know, oh, I'm here. They as my phone's been stolen, they know I'm alright. But yes, time to relax a little bit, and then we'll get on with our evening.